What is going on, guys? This is Hero Talk, and Kevin Feige explained the difference between Scarlet Witch's and Doctor Strange's magic. So, with the appearance of Doctor Strange in the MCU, people could wonder about what the difference is between Scarlet Witch's magic and the one of Doctor Strange. Just because Scarlet Witch is until now the only one who is using some kind of magic, some kind of unexplainable power. And now we also have Doctor Strange who will actually use magic. And since these two types of magic seem, like I said, to be two different types of magic, so you can clearly see that these are two different types of magic. So people are wondering about if there is a difference or if someone of them isn't actually using magic. But let's just hear what Kevin Feige, the president of Marvel Studios, had to say on this. Her powers, she's never had any training. I'm talking about Scarlet Witch. She never had any training. She's figuring it out. Arguably, you could say that that's why her powers are much more chaotic and much more loose in the way that we showcase those light effects. In Doctor Strange, some of what you might see today, even the cover of Entertainment Weekly, it's much tighter. It's all about focus. It's all about pulling energies from other dimensions in an organized and purposeful fashion, which is why they can do a lot more than she can in at least a much more precise way. So yes, this is a very good explanation for me. If he isn't just saying something that came to his mind just because he was unprepared for this question. And it might be that they in Marvel Studios didn't even think about having two characters using magic and how to explain this, that they look differently. And maybe this is just something that came to his mind, but this is actually a pretty good explanation if they really planned it like this. So that's just very obvious, because Scarlet Witch were given these powers with the mind gem, and that's actually why she has this power to get into people's mind and play with their minds. And like we see when she uses her powers, they are just very uncontrolled and chaotic, like Kevin Feige puts it here. And like he says, she didn't have any training. She is just trying to figure it out herself, while Doctor Strange had years and years of training to become one of the best magicians. And that's why he is able to control his powers way better and to put them in a really organized and purposeful way, like Kevin Feige puts it here. And yeah, this would actually make sense. But what I think, or what I thought was actually the difference is the source where the powers come from. Because Doctor Strange's powers don't really come from the mind gem or any Infinity Stone. So only his ability to control the time comes actually from the Time Stone, like I said in the last Doctor Strange video. So the sources of their powers are basically just different. Doctor Strange was trained by the Ancient One to control these energies from different dimensions, while Scarlet Witch were given her powers with the Infinity Stone. So I thought these were just be two different types of powers and not two different types of magic. I thought that Doctor Strange would use magic and Scarlet Witch had part of the powers of the mind gem. So that's how I would explain it. But if this is official, what Kevin Feige says here, and not just something that came to his mind, I can live with this. This is a logical and acceptable explanation for this. But anyway, let me know in the comments what you think about this. And as usual, leave a like if you enjoyed this video and subscribe for more.